Hi everyone, we're the Sunshine Stitchers.
I'm EJ.
I'm Gary.
And I'm Shelia.
Welcome back.
Yes. And if you're new to our channel, welcome and thank you for joining us. If you are wondering who we are and what's going on, we are a channel about cross stitch.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Today we are.
Okay.
As always, we'd like to thank everybody who has commented, given us thumbs up. We appreciate you taking your time.
Yes.
Even the thumbs down, we appreciate that you watched it.
Yes. We figure you watched enough at least to give us a thumbs down.
Especially if you keep watching it every week.
Yes, exactly.
A watch is a watch.
We appreciate you taking your time to watch our video, and we thank you for that. So we're going to just jump right in today and talk about some of the comments that were left this past week after our last video. Clearly, the world is divided on candy corn.
Yes, we got likers and not likers.
We have the right people, then the other people.
No. You like candy corn?
Yeah, I can eat it. I'm not like 8 pounds worth of it. But
Hey, listen.
I can eat a piece or two.
Amazon, you can order an 8-pound bag from Amazon, okay?
And yes, I've had candy corn. I've even tasted one today just to see, like, did it change? Still not a fan.
You like the chocolate candy corn?
I've never had chocolate candy corn.
That's the auto mix.
Is it good? Is it better than the original?
It's good. I like it. But
so that
I'm a
means
fan.
no, it's not.
Mellow cream pumpkins, total fan.
The pumpkin shaped ones?
Yes, those are really good.
Aren't we a channel about cross stitch?
We are a channel about cross stitch
and candy corn.
Only for the season, like pumpkin spice.
Oh my gosh.
I also would like to thank everybody for your wonderful comments on my legacy stitching that I showed last week. I really appreciate it because those really represent my progress in the world of cross stitch over the last just about 30 years. So thank you so much. I was actually surprised that there were so many with specialty stitches. I didn't realize I'd spent so much of my time. I honestly didn't click with me on that.
Well, every time you travel, you're going on a class. It's specially stitched.
I know, it really is. It is. Yeah. EJ, you were talking earlier about a couple of videos that you watched this week.
Yes. Teresa Little Stitcher, she has this whole series on starting a HAID. And she gives you a lot of good information to use, and she even teaches you how to park. So if you're interested in starting a HAID, what you need, you just can't pick fabric and a needle. No, there's some prep to it.
Yes.
So she gives you some really good information on stitching and starting HAIDs and just good information regardless of what you're doing. So even if you're a seasoned stitcher.
Yeah, I still think if stitch it on what you're comfortable with.
Yes.
Because I stitched my merman on 18 count Ada.
Yeah, she talks about that.
I didn't want to do it on 25 count because it's too small.
Yes.
And it's going to be what's comfortable for you.
And she talks about that. She stitched on 18 count, 16 count, 25 count, 22 count, like a whole 28 count. So she stitches on a variety of things, and she's like, her main message is get yourself some fabric and just test stitch and test stitch and test stitch until you see one thread, two threads, 25, 28, 18, 16 count. What would you like?
So that's got to be really something you're comfortable with,
because
you're going to be there
for a long time,
for months.
For Gary, 4 weeks, but for everyone else, humans,
months and years.
Yeah. So that was good. Teresa Little Stitcher, and the next one was Texas Bob.
Oh yeah,
Texas Bob.
We like you, Texas Bob.
Yeah. So he's funny, and he's fairly new, right?
Yes.
Or he started stitching and he stopped stitching and he started again.
Right. So
Something like that.
he's new on the restart.
Yes. Yeah. That sounds right. So, but he's funny, and he puts out videos maybe once a week or every 2 weeks, something like that.
No, he does two types of videos. One he's got it titled as Flosstube, and then another one is something about
adulting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's read the title of what it is. He really keeps them separate.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can stick with what you want to watch.
So if you're interested in any of those two people you want to check out, tell them we sent you, and the description is down below.
Okay.
The Teresa Little Stitcher videos are multi-part. I think I saw five
parts, and the fifth part is part 5 and part 5A.
Oh.
So it's really 6, and she's coming back for more.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And you also wanted to talk about Joni.
Shout out to Joni. She's the real MVP right here. So Joni, because you guys.
They.
Yes,
They.
yes, you did not believe that I stitched 44 stitches in 30 minutes without the phone, without interruptions.
Was it recorded?
No, but Joni was there. We were virtually stitching, and she came to my defense in the comments. Thank you so much, Joni. And if you haven't checked out Virtual Stitchers on Facebook, please do so. They're awesome. So we have a group. We stitch virtually, and there's always laughs.
There's a couple of groups in there from Virtual Stitchers, a couple of different times.
Oh yeah, they're on basically all day, and you just go whenever you
you can.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
they have all day. They have somebody in the room, and if there's no one in the room, you could just say, "Hey, I'm in Zoom," because they use the Zoom platform, and then people will jump in.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so it's really nice.
Right. We had one question. I had one question.
Yes.
Because most of my pieces don't have glass on the front, and I guess everybody knows I have cats. So the question was, how do I keep the pieces free of dust and cat hair? And I don't.
They weren't that cat hairish.
No, they're
No.
really
Yeah,
no, and I just don't worry about it. I figure historically, back in the day, when young ladies and women did needlework and samplers, they just put them on the walls of where they were. They didn't put glass on them, and they were burning fires on stoves or fireplaces, and those samplers hung on the wall. Many of them have lasted 200 years without having glass on them. I am not confused about the longevity of my needlework. So for now, I do prefer no glass.
Gotcha.
Well, as long as it's there for your enjoyment anyway.
Yes, exactly. I have 2 pieces that are currently hanging in my kitchen, and they do have glass.
Yeah.
Because of the
Cooking
and everything.
Gotcha.
They do have glass, but that's it. So I don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Okay, so it's time for cruise news.
What's that?
What's
That's
that?
for the sound effect.
Oh, you mean like?
Again, very quick mention, the fact that we're hosting a cruise July 26th to August 2nd, 2020 on the Norwegian BreakAway, sailing out of Miami. It's 7 days, Western Caribbean. We have all the information in our description box below.
Yes.
So please, if you can, do join us. We would love to spend a week with you stitching and visiting the Caribbean and Mexico and just having a really good time.
Yes.
And that's it for cruise news. So let's celebrate SAL September.
Woo.
Yes.
EJ, do you want to go first?
Oh, I sure do.
So what SAL have you
Let's
been working on?
start. Well, my 30 a day, which I told you guys
30
about.
minutes a day.
30 minutes a day. I only missed one day on working with this, but I did stitch 30 minutes a day, except on Thursday.
Okay. Well, hold it down below. So some people don't know I'm in the video. I don't know why not, but
So I worked on that. What? Right,
You're still in the corner motif.
Is it right? Is that the right?
top right corner.
Top right corner. So I'm still working on that. I
Or
did
top Top left corner.
Who are you? It's my right here. This is my right?
It's the
corner.
top left corner.
It depends on where you're looking.
On the pattern.
On the pattern?
Top left.
Top left corner.
Jeez. Woo!
We'll get there.
Yeah, directionally speaking. Stage left. I don't know. So I worked on the flower motif and the arrow in the middle.
Yeah.
So
It's coming
and
along.
the purple too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming along.
Thank
It's
you.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes, you want to show yours, Shelia?
Oh, okay.
Oh, someone wanted to see the comparison between 28 count and 36. So look how small or large. Can you see the
The motifs are about the same right here.
right
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Yes, the difference in size.
Boom.
Yes.
But
Maybe
Shelia-
20% smaller.
Yes. Yes.
Where'd you get that percent from? My goodness, don't listen to him.
It's
20%.
estimate.
It is
It's
20.
estimate.
It's, when you shrink it down, it's about 20%.
From 32 to 28, 4.
Whatever.
I have no idea.
So, yes, Sheila's piece is coming along.
Yes.
nice.
Say it until it's true.
So you can see the difference of using the 36 count. You do get a much smaller piece, which is what I wanted.
Yes, I gotta trim that. And I'm so happy with this. It's a little fiddly, but it's good.
No, it looks good.
Right, but what's
It looks good. I
What's
like
really
it.
nice is when you put it down and walk away from it and come back to it, you're like, okay, that was worth it.
Yes.
It's
Yes. I was like, oh, I
Yes.
did a whole
Gorgeous.
flower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then Mike. So this is the Autumn Quaker SAL,
Yes,
Rosewood Manor SAL,
Yes.
actually. And this is Autumn Quaker.
yes.
The other SAL I'm working on is the Deck the Halls SAL by Cross Stitch, Caterpillar Cross Stitch.
Mhm.
And you can still get the pattern and the kit and all that stuff. And you can use the code EJ10 for 10% off.
Okay. And the website is below.
The website is below. And then, guys, look at this beautiful.
It says snowman this time.
Oh my gosh!
Build snowmen.
Yes.
Yay.
Snowman.
Yes. So I just have a little snowman.
Where? Oh wait, if you looked on Instagram,
I'm still building.
it was already there. Does it only show up on Instagram?
Gary,
You put it out there for me.
there's gonna be I'm still building this snowman right
He's
here.
going to be right here.
Yes. So it's super
He's
cute.
so cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really
I
like
love
that
this.
snowman.
I love it. It's stitching nicely, and then I love it. So
Yes.
I'm building snowmen.
Yes.
Yay.
And that comes as a complete kit with the thread and
Correct.
the
You can
fabric.
buy the kit, or you can buy the
Download.
Oh, I didn't know
Yep.
that. Okay.
So, yay! I'm happy.
All right.
So that is all for my SALs and what I've worked on
Okay.
this
Good.
week.
All right.
Gary?
My SAL, I picked up Lady Liberty drum from Blackbird Design, and I finished the drum part, the round part there.
Nice.
So, and then now I'm starting on the top that goes on there, which is going to be the Lady Liberty holding the flag.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So she's kind of tone on tone colors, but she's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing is the flag, which
Yes.
is,
Yes.
which is what it's
Yes.
about.
Yes. Looks good.
And that's my one SAL. That's all I worked on.
What about your other whip?
This is plans.
Oh, plans. Okay. And that was it.
That was it.
Oh,
That was
okay.
it.
All right. My Rosewood Manor SAL piece, of course, is Autumn Quakers. This week I filled in the this little round motif thing. Round motif thing. I have to fill in the inside now.
Uh-huh.
I also did some work on the last
And this is
piece.
how wide it is.
White. Yes.
So that's
I did
it.
some work there, and I have one other little piece to put in the inside there.
Mm-hmm.
And again, my plan is to work it across the top so I can roll the frame,
Gotcha.
That would make sense. You're working to the equipment you have.
yes,
And speaking of that, Shelia doesn't have to worry about Valdani
balls
rolling.
away.
I put my floss bags. So there's no danger of rolling away.
And that makes it easy when you have because you're cutting off pieces and you're having these strips left, and you just put it in the
Yeah,
bag.
the round,
makes
the,
it a lot
it was,
simpler.
I couldn't keep it in the box. It was giving me a headache.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
got me some floss bags and the little bendy hooks, and then I'm good to go.
Okay.
Yes. And I forgot to mention, this is 36 count colonial parchment by Fabrics by Stephanie, and I'm using a Victorian model sampler conversion.
Which has
Correct.
been in the, which
Description.
is still down below.
Still in the description.
Yes.
I did quite a bit of work this week on my swans and
Wow.
shears.
Now I feel like I
Sal.
haven't stitched at all.
Now you feel that way?
This week, I actually did
Well,
quite a bit this
See, there you
week.
go.
I
Yeah.
worked on this little green motif here. I finished this purple motif and started into this large motif there.
But that's it. It's just this little bit.
that pretty much.
Oh, okay, so wow, you knocked a lot of it out.
Yes. And this
Oh
is,
wow, that's a big thing.
Oh, that's a cute thing.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's huge, and you can see that. Oh, it it's confusing. when
Yes,
you're-
it
you're
is.
looking backwards. I've done
it's
this
the same.
part here, but it's I'm ignoring them.
I know, because we're like tag teaming,
Yes.
even though they're teamed
No, no,
together. She dumped you.
Oh no, I did
Okay.
it. No, take down Gary. Remember?
Yeah. So this is the motif that I'm working on, which is the last motif of the piece. I'm very, very pleased
It looks
with.
really good.
Yes. Yeah, I'm really very happy with the way that's. I thought there was another thing I did.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
What?
Now I see what's going on. So she's got part of this big motif already done.
Yes.
I'm like, where's that thing? I thought you were going to put it down here. I'm like, where am I?
Yeah.
So a quarter of it's already done.
Yes, I've done
So-
this little part here, a little bit over here, or over there.
Okay. So are you going to try and take this out of town with you again, or
No.
this piece
No,
doesn't
no,
travel
no,
well?
no, no,
This piece
not-
doesn't like to be stitched outside of the home.
Exactly. Exactly. So I'm really pleased with that. I'm gonna. I think it's work. My other SAL that I'm working on right now is the antique locks and keys. I've been working on this on Tuesdays and Saturdays, stitching at the cupboard.
Sorry.
Time out?
No.
There's such a
We're
thing as
good.
time out? Okay. I've been working on this Tuesdays and Saturdays at the cupboard, so it's been getting some good quality stitching.
Yeah.
And I
It's almost done.
it's almost
You
done.
need the word keys.
I have the word keys in here.
And that goes really quick.
Yes, and I've got a couple of more
Three
keys and
keys and a
large
lock.
and a lock, a
Yep.
large lock to do. So I'm very pleased. And this is a 36 count, a 32 count murmur by Picture This Plus.
Really?
I'm sure it's 32. You think it's 36?
I don't think it's.
You think it's 36?
I don't know.
You
I mean,
think
it's.
it's Picture Plus?
I don't think it's Picture This Plus.
Oh, it's not Picture This
It
Plus?
doesn't look like it.
Oh no, it's not. It's HLC fabric. I
That's
just
what-
bought it
okay.
in Nashville.
All
That's
right.
why.
Wow.
It's, so I don't know what it is.
You're really good.
Yeah, he is.
I knew what it wasn't. I didn't know what it was.
It's HLC fabric, which I bought at the Nashville
Mhm.
retreat
Okay.
in August.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it has a color. I do believe it's 32 count though. I'm using a 12 pearl Valdani 086, which is the same color purple that's used in Autumn Quakers.
Correct.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. So I'm very
Is
pleased.
this
with-
purple?
Yeah.
Yes.
But as you can see with the larger, when you do a lot more of it, you can see more of the variegation.
Yes, yeah. I'm very pleased with how that's showing up. And although this is not a SAL,
It still is. There's
It's still a
there's
SAL?
still
It's part of your plan.
no, there's still a SAL from Lost and Floss.
You worked on
They're doing.
it? You worked on it recently? I
I'm
think
talking
you just
about my
found it.
boyfriends.
She found them.
My boyfriends.
He
Harry.
came home.
Yes, Harry has been found. Harry was missing.
No, Harry was not missing.
Shelia misplaced Harry.
No, you worked on. This is Harry.
This is Harry.
You had remember the bag you stitched on Harry.
Oh, did I pick up the wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Harry. I think we're talking about Jack. No,
I picked up
Henry.
the wrong
This is Henry.
Henry.
Jack has got his hands up.
I don't know.
I know who they are.
Obviously, I don't know.
So this is Henry,
Henry.
and Henry
I picked up the
was
wrong
incognito.
Yes.
He was
Yeah,
hiding.
Henry needs a head.
I think he was playing with the cats.
Yeah, something. And when I started, I only had the sweater and a bird done. So this week I put in what is a branch and a holly
branch.
Yeah, with a strategic holly leaves. And unfortunately, I have a mistake. It's the branch is down a row too low.
This one?
The brown across here is a row too low. And I don't know.
I don't think it'll matter.
I don't think it'll matter. I'm just going to match up the lines for the plaid of the pants.
I think you're good with that.
Yeah, that's what I decided.
This snowman has plaid pants too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oy.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very popular among snowmen.
Yeah.
Well, they like the
Plaid
knitted look.
Yes.
Yeah. My snowman doesn't have pants.
Quite
So
fabulous.
is this Jamie?
Jamie?
You know, from Outlander.
Oh, I never watched
The black-
Outlander. Yeah,
I didn't
know
either.
that. So I was very happy to find him. I was very, very happy.
Mm-hmm.
And B, I did get a little bit of work because he's going to travel.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know that I'll be able to get the pants outlined,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not that challenging.
Okay.
I should be able to work with it. So that's my whips.
Cool.
And that's my SAL September
Okay.
pieces, even if I did bring the wrong picture. All right, so next is Stitchy Kindness and Haul. Gary, you want to start? We can start with your haul.
Yeah, we'll start with my haul. So I was at the attic this week.
Very jealous.
Yes.
I had lots of fun. Lots of lovely, nice people out there. And I picked up the brand new Cricut Collection pumpkins called A Wicked Patch.
That's very cool.
It's really cute. The only thing is this bottom part here, there's a lot of specialty stitches in there.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on what the stitches are, I may or may just do X's.
Nope. Do those specialty stitches.
Oh, they're not bad.
Because I don't want it to take away, because I want to
It's
focus
not.
more on the
It'll
pumpkins.
add character to it.
Okay.
Add
all right.
texture to it.
I'll give it to you.
Oh.
But anyway, so that's one. And then the other one is called Ghost Inn. Look at that. Super tiny. So, as not the last video, but the video before, we were talking about Chessie and Me. And this is actually a Chessie and Me kit that, this is the second one I picked up. But this is the whole kit. You get the fabric, the needle, this is Gloriana threads, and the pattern. So it's kind of like, and it's all wrapped up. So it's kind of like an emergency break the glass if you need it.
Yeah.
So just toss it in any bag and you're always prepared to
Oh, you
stitch.
put that in a little snack baggie.
It actually comes with a little bag and there's a little sticker on it with a paw print. So that's like it's been cat inspected. And then also I picked up, because the attic is famous for their 50 count minis, mini minis.
Ooh.
They're like this big. And so I asked them what kind of needle they use, and they actually use a 25 beading needle.
What is the number of them?
Size 10.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
sorry about that. It's a size 10 beading needle, tapestry point. And they are so tiny.
Oh my goodness.
So there's enough needles in there for me to lose. But,
It's really
but
good.
I'm really, I do want to try it because I saw some of the finished pieces, and everyone knows the attic. Look at that. And Jean, she is an avid high count stitcher, and she will convert you over. I was probably like this close from walking out with a bunch of fabric, but luckily I got safe. And then so I was able to stitch with McKenna. She was out there. And then I met two other ladies. I met Julie. She's from the Garwan page,
Nice.
and she's a commenter. And then I also met Yvonne. I think she's a commenter on our videos.
Okay.
And Yvonne and I, we were talking so much and we were going on and on. that we didn't do any stitching, and we didn't even take any pictures together.
Oh,
so that was, it was sad, kind of
Yeah,
fun, but
yeah.
I remember what you look like. And then also I got to meet a resident Flosstuber that actually works at the shop.
Oh.
Caroline.
Yes.
Caroline. She is what she calls her silk, her princess floss, and so of course I had to go get a princess floss consultation.
Yes.
And I did bring my little crown needle minder so that I could fit in with the royalty and everything. So, I had to. So what I needed this for, which is the green Gloriana, it's summer foliage, and I needed it for my whip that I'm going to take with me to Galleria. It's Christmasland.
Oh.
And unfortunately, the fabric that I picked, there was a tree that was outlined right here, and it was outlined with this super, super light green color right there that just blended in whenever it's by itself. So we got another green in between the other two greens to kind of blend in there. It's not an easy task. Greens are very hard, especially when they don't make a lot of them in the silk. So.
Yeah.
We had a time, but she earned that crown. She was the
Nice.
princess of princesses.
Nice.
So, thank you, Caroline.
Very good.
Yes.
All right. EJ, do you have any haul?
Yes. This is my fabric of the month.
Oh, what's that noise?
Yes. What is that noise?
This is a surprise.
I know, like a little prep goes a long way.
I actually took it out of the mailing.
Well, that's a step forward.
So this is Under the Sea Fabrics, Hera, 32 count Lugana. Look at that.
Wow.
It looks so
very
good.
Oh, look at that.
Blues and purples.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Look at that. So I am
One
so
of your
happy.
angels, many angels you have. That wasn't that Sal, Barbara Batts.
Yes.
Sal.
Go with this angel.
It's like a sky blue.
Yeah.
Or the right kind of, like maybe
The
the
right kind of
southwest.
angel?
Maybe the southwest
Oh,
one.
she is
She's got some
cool.
little teal.
Oh,
Yes.
goodness. Yes,
Yes.
she's good.
They pop pretty good.
Yes, so look at that. Boom.
All right.
It
That
goes
looks
with
so
my orange.
good. All right, that's it.
Okay. Well, and we had some stitchy kindness today.
Yes.
We had one of our watchers, Lisa, who came in to stitch with us today. Thank you so much. We met her lovely husband.
Yeah, but Lisa and I got to shop together.
That's
Nice.
true. Gary was assisting with some fabric and thread. And
I mean,
like,
she says, I need some help picking out a Halloween pattern.
Come on, Gary, let's go shop.
that was it. That was the last we saw of him for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
But we want to say thank you so much
Yes.
to.
So if
to
you've got
Lisa.
young children that can read,
Yes.
you might want to edit.
Yeah. This may not be appropriate for children.
Yeah.
But it so works for us.
But if they can't read, let them
Oh, that's
read.
true.
Yeah. But she works at this company that makes these bags. So
Yes, blue Q bags.
Yeah. And they make socks too.
Yes.
And the cute
Yes.
little sewing machine there.
This
Kangaroo.
is so cute.
Kangaroo bag.
And my pair of socks.
Oh my god, I love my socks. You guys need that?
Oh wait, and I got another bad word on mine. So
So
anyway,
do I, trust me.
oh,
It's okay.
Yeah, we
It's
all
green.
do. Yeah.
I
What
love
does it
the
say?
green. I guess I'll have to wear it next week.
Oh yeah.
So
look at my
thank
little
you
bag.
very much.
It's a little
Lisa.
snack bag. That's super cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is.
The little
Yes.
kangaroo.
Yes.
So it looks like a cool company to work at.
Yes.
Yes.
She loves working over there.
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
It was
much,
a pleasure
Lisa.
meeting you,
Yes.
stitching with you. We hope that you come back again.
Yes.
A
she
lot.
she was on her honeymoon. Well,
Last
her
year.
vacation.
Last year.
No, this was her anniversary. So.
Anniversary. Yes.
So see you next year.
Yeah. She went to visit us.
And we also want to thank Jean for coming
Yes.
in and stitching with us today. Jean is local, fairly local, but we had not met her before. So thank you, Jean, for coming
Yes.
in and stitching at the cross stitch cupboard today. It was fun
Yes, it was
stitching
good.
with you,
It
and
was a
hope
good
you come
group of
back
people.
again.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yes.
we didn't run you away.
She said not too bad.
Right. So let's talk about some of our plans for this week. EJ, what are your plans?
This week, this week,
Are you putting it back in the plastic?
no,
Okay.
I'm not.
Thank you, Gary.
Whatever.
I'm glad you guys are teaming up.
I'm sorry, EJ, but the plastic.
This week, I still have magical stitches and literature homework where I have to do, I have to do 600 stitches because it's light versus dark. Did I mention this last week? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's light versus dark. Everyone has light and dark within them that you have to choose. Are you more light or are you more dark?
I'm more light.
Yeah.
I think I'm more.
You think so?
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah. So you have to stitch 600 stitches on whichever you choose to be more prominent.
I would suggest you stitch on something light because we're traveling and you don't know what the lighting is where you're going.
No, this will already be done. It's gonna
okay.
be
All right.
Done by Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
tomorrow.
Yeah. So I'm still working on light versus dark. I haven't done. I'm close to finishing the light. I'm still. I don't know about that dark. Because I'm all positivity and light. It's probably gonna be 100% light and no dark.
Okay.
Stitch with dark thread on
What are your
light.
plans?
Yeah, right?
What are your plans for next
And
week?
then gallery. I'm gonna bring my October.
Okay.
Critic Collection October, nice big box of color. And I'm also going to bring my Caterpillar cross stitch.
Oh, very good.
And it depends. Like if I finish the snowman before then no. Because the next one doesn't drop until
It drops
the
next
20th.
week.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so-
okay.
Yeah, Draw 'em around.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Oh,
So
very
excited.
What about you, Gary?
I'm gonna take Christmasland
Yes.
and then work on that. 'Cause I
The
think
green.
that's gonna be pretty good.
That's the only one you're taking?
Yeah, I think I'm only going to take one because there's a lot of stuff I want to get autographs,
Yeah.
pictures,
Yeah.
Okay.
a meet and greet. I want to meet designers. I want to
Okay.
meet
Yeah.
people.
So you really
So
don't.
I don't even know if I'm going to have time to stitch on that.
Okay.
I just want to.
He'll be sitting in his room like at 2:00 in the morning, like and get this done so I can play all day.
I'm going to take my plan to bring to gallery. I'm going to bring my boyfriends and the French market collaboration, hands-on design, and Country House Stitchworks, which is available through the Inspired Needle. So I want to work on that there.
Oh, the apple.
I
Yeah.
only have one
Apple
more
and
apple,
sage.
I
Apple and
can
sage.
Apple and sage. I can move further beyond that, and I'm enjoying stitching on it. So that'll be a good, fun piece to take.
Oh, it's a small scroll rod too.
Yes.
So it's pretty easy to pack.
Tomorrow I'm going to work on Rosewood Manor. I'm trying it's because football season is here, and I watch football on Sundays from 11 to 11. So Rosewood Manor, Autumn Quakers on Sunday. And I'm not sure.
Oh, and for me, because football season's here and I don't watch football, I'll still be stitching.
Actually, I didn't know it was football season, but it was nice to know. Don't know what that means. Anyway, I watch Flosstube.
It's stitching season.
I'm packing a lot.
I watch Flosstube.
I'm packing a lot of sports television for the next 16 weeks, 18 weeks.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So is there anything else?
Any announcements? I wanted to thank everyone because the first 100 invoices went out for the winter
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Winter Quaker-style bags.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say probably about 99% of everybody already paid.
Nice.
It was
Excellent.
really awesome.
Excellent.
So
And-
99, you're just missing out on one person.
Maybe one or two, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's
So,
really good.
and then the next 100 will not go out until after September 25th.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because, there's Galleria and
There's
take it running
time,
with
yeah.
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 So I want to thank everyone for the support. And there's not going to be any bags posted till probably first week or so of October.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there are some bags and there's grind guards there. So if you meet please on it, we'll probably acknowledge it on our phones.
What's already on the group, already available.
Yeah, already on available. We'll acknowledge it, and then but nothing will ship until we get back.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Can't do virtual
Yeah.
shipping yet.
It's not a thing yet.
I'm not Amazon.
And I have one announcement also on the Garon Totem Bags page. I've posted some charts for sale There's some Lizzie Kate charts, several that I've had in my stash for a while, and probably some newer ones.
Yeah.
But please take a look, and if you're interested in them.
And they're combos.
And they're combos. Yes,
Bundles,
there's some
if you
sets,
will.
bundles.
Bundles.
That's a better word.
I think the
Bundles.
biggest one I thought was really cool was the yearly one, which is hard to get all of those.
Yes,
Those,
yes.
12 months is hard to find sometimes.
Yes, yes. So check them out if you like Lizzie Kate or if you're looking for something. Okay.
All right.
I think we've said it all today.
And don't forget,
No matter where you are, the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye.
Bye.